your picture to look like their picture, you've got to use the same scale. So let's go to window. Now, the smallest x is -3. If you'll look on your paper there, the smallest x is -3. Then it goes a little beyond -3, so I'm going to say it's -4. The largest x is +3, but again, it goes a little beyond that, so I'm going to go with +4. Now, on the x-axis, they're counting by ones, so my x scale is 1. What is my smallest y? -100. It goes a little beyond that, so I'm going to use -125. What's my y maximum? 100. So let's use 125. What do they count by? They're counting by 50s. So 50. Is everybody okay with that? Yep. I went to window and I just set it up so it looks like their picture. Now when I push graph, it's going to look very different. Okay, so which one do you think that looks like?
A.
I think it looks like A2. Did that help? Okay, 27. Two y plus 8x equals 58, and y minus 5x equals 11. We're supposed to solve this system of equations. We've done this by graphing, elimination, substitution, matrix equations. So how do you want to do it? Substitution? Okay, so how would you do that by substitution? What would you do?
Well, I would move the -5x over and add it to 11 then, and that would make it equal y equal 11 plus 5x.
Okay.
And then you would insert it into the equation that says 2y plus 8x equals 58.
Okay, so what method are you using?
Substitution.
Okay, you're doing substitution. So you're saying y equals 11 plus 5x, so I'm going to take this over here
Put it in for y.
and substitute it for y. So instead of 2y, I have 2 times 11 plus 5x, because that's the same thing as y. Okay, instead of that y, I wrote 11 plus 5x plus 8x equals 58. So 22, use that distributive property, plus 10x plus 8x is 58. So 18x is 58 minus 22. 18x is equal to 36, so x must be 2. So go back up here then. Y is 11 plus 5 times 2, because now we know that x is 2. So that's 21. So my answer is x is 2, y is 21. In parentheses, because these are ordered pairs. Now, if you had Miss Sims for Algebra 1, you probably solved both of them for y and set them equal to each other. And that's perfectly fine. That's substitution. That works just fine. Did anybody do the problem a different way? Or you want to see it done differently?
No.
You could always substitute the two ordered pairs that they give you in for x and y.
And Miranda, did you have that online Algebra 1 class?
Yes.
Yeah. Miranda said you could always substitute into the problem. Just pick your answers and see which one works. That works.
Yes, it does.
But I want to caution you about that, because life is not always multiple choice. So sometimes you're asked questions in a way that substituting those in won't work. Okay, so be careful. Make sure that you still know how to do it this way. That is a fabulous way to check yourself. Fabulous way to check yourself. Another way to do it is to do it by graphing and look at the table. You want to do that? Some of you are like all about graphing.
Sure.
Okay.
Can you do an elimination?
Absolutely. That's my favorite way to do it. Okay, so Kelly, if you were doing this by elimination, what would you try to eliminate? Oh, I'm sorry, Kelsey. The y's? Well, this is a 2. If this were negative 2, I could eliminate them. So I'm going to multiply everything here by negative 2. And I don't have room over here, so I'm going to write down here. So 2y plus 8x equals 58 does not change. But this second one becomes negative 2y plus 10x equals negative 22. Those cancel. So 18x equals 36, so x must be 2. So if x is 2, then y minus 5x equals 11. So y minus 5 times 2 equals 11. Y is 11 plus 10, which is 21. So I still get 221. Oops.